Welcome to the Land Doctor's latest listing, Fish Creek Ranch. Many of our clients dream of owning a ranch with live water, nice ponds, rolling hills, and meadows tucked away between ribbons of mature oaks. They want a place that has a mixture of wooded areas enough to hold deer and open areas for cutting hay or running cattle. They want ponds for the kids and granddads to fish and creeks for them to explore. They want a place large enough to give them a good excuse to buy a new tractor without working them to death. This 462-acre ranch is located in Dustin, Oklahoma, 1 hour from Tulsa, 90 minutes from OKC, or 2.5 hours from the North Dallas Metro. Featuring paved county road frontage, you can drive from your home to the ranch and never get off asphalt. Electric service and rural water run along the road frontage, and in terms of structures, the only building on the property is an old hay barn. Consequently, this property is a blank slate awaiting your vision for development. What the ranch does have is tons of natural beauty. 5 pretty ponds grace the ranch, with the largest being about 1.5 acres in size. There's a gorgeous half-mile-long creek running through the woods on the east side of the ranch, but it pales in comparison to the rock bluffs and the sweeping curves of Fish Creek. This 1.5 mile stretch of creek runs through the heart of the ranch and acts as a transition between rock bluffs on one side and flat creek bottom meadows on the other. There are good crossings that make traversing the creek a snap. One crossing requires you to drive down the bed of the creek a short distance, and this in itself can be a thrill.
That's awesome. We're fine. No problem.
This ranch has been managed for deer hunting the past several years and has established multiple food plots. The 80 acres of woods on the eastern side of the ranch have been managed exclusively for hunting. However, there is also another 100 acres of woods scattered along the creek that would make a great area to hunt as a travel corridor and intercept big bucks moving through the property to and from the North Canadian River located about a mile away. Given the proximity to this flyway, we think this property would also be ideal for the development of an engineered wetland to attract ducks and geese. Those interested in running livestock will be happy to know that most of the open pasture is supported by fertile Class 2 and 3 soils. In addition, the owner has worked to establish and improve a 100-acre hay meadow on the south end of the property. This open expanse would be ideal for hay production and is fenced off from the rest of the ranch. That leaves 2 remaining pastures perfect for grazing, with a small amount of grazing that can be had in the hunting area during the off-season. For those who love history, there's an old family cemetery located on the north end of the property. Fenced off and surrounded by trees, this is a special place with unique grave houses and some very old graves. At the entrance, you'll find a large engraved marker that gives the history of the family and the cemetery. All ranches have a history, and the next owner of this ranch will be able to add their history to the land just as this family did years ago. In summary, Fish Creek Ranch is a natural beauty that has been stewarded for years. You can see the evidence of the work that the owners have put into the property and appreciate that they haven't abused it by overstocking with cattle or overhunting. This is the type of property where the Land Doctors could help turn it into a masterpiece by building a beautiful home or cabin, adding a barn, and maybe putting in a workshop. If you've been looking for the ideal blank slate to make your own, then give Kelly Hurt a call at area code 580-421-7512. Check out this listing and all of our other beautiful listings at landdoctors.com, or drop Kelly a line at kelly@landdoctors.com. Thanks for stopping by.